Hello everyone, this is Cherry here. I'm just playing a little bit of Project Cars. I know it's been a while since I've played this. I haven't been playing it behind the scenes due to so much fallout. Though what this is, it's a little bit of a live com of me going to be racing pretty bad, so I might get distracted, so I apologise for that. But just a little update of what's been going on. Over the past week or two, I've actually been pretty ill. So I've been in and out of work basically, and the content has really slowed down. I haven't done much recording simply because of my voice. It was a pretty nasally, horrible tone, even more so than normal, so I wasn't doing any voiceovers or anything really like that. The Fallout video I did put out, I'd done the little bits of audio in between when I was ill, so I got little bits done, but I'm still gathering content for the actual main video I'm going to do on Fallout, which will be basically a review, but not so formal, more just an in-depth impressions video. But there'll be lots to talk about with that. I've pretty much got all the visual footage for that. It's just actually getting around and scripting the parts I want to go over. Oh yes, this is more difficult than I thought it would be. Dangerous re-entry. Oh, apologies. Alright, I think I'm in trouble with my engineer. Have I? I think I've lost a wheel. Oh no. Oh, what I might need to do, I might need to restart that. But it's okay, because I've already got you now. But yeah, that's the thing with the Fallout content. I've got all that done. Though I'm at the stage now where I'm just before 100 hours into the game. And I'm at the point where I need a little bit of a break from it. Simply because I think I've done so much that my brain just wants an escape. That's why I'm playing Project Cars at the minute. I just needed something different. Now the Rainbow Six Siege open beta, that's just launched. Was downloading while I'm doing this live com actually. Thank you for shunting me. It's my fault for not being fast enough. But that's downloading, so hopefully I've heard things about the matchmaking that it can be quite troublesome. So hopefully I can get some games of that, get some impressions out for that, and I'll show you some of the gameplay with me and a few of my friends. That will be good fun, if it lives up to everything I've heard about it. Heard they've made some good changes since the last open beta though. There seems to be a lot of the people returning complaining about the control scheme and how they've changed that. I know people were saying it's a bit clunky, so they might have gone a bit over the top with that. But if you look at the leader in shooters, Counter-Strike, it's not even, you don't control a man, you just control a pointer. God, I'm racing terribly. I'm first, don't know how, and they're all just too scared to pass me. Like, who the hell is that retard in pole position, driving that freaking Kiwi through? But yeah, I'll have Rainbow Six Siege. That will be something to post something about. It's been a long time since I played a Rainbow Six game. Well, saying that, I did play Phantoms. I was persuaded to play Phantoms by a friend of mine. So even the mention of the name has caused me to spin out, but I was not impressed with that at all. That's a free-to-play online shooter, similar in many ways to the Vegas games. I suppose that's the last proper game I played from Raw to Vegas, but I was not impressed with that. It seemed very pay to win. I don't know, some of the veterans, holy hell, what got distracted, there's bits of debris. Oh no, it's not gone well, not gone well. Recoup. Oh no, I'm dancing. Is that tyre smoke or engine smoke? Alright, my new goal is to take him on. I got so distracted, I thought the bomb went off on the track. But yeah, I got persuaded to play that and was not impressed at all. So I lost a little bit of faith in the franchise, though Siege does look promising. I think it's one of those games which is going to be fun at launch, where the more it goes on, the less fun it becomes. That kind of looks a bit like Star Wars Battlefront. I should have got into the beta for that. I should have played that, but at the time I was busy, so I never got to. But now, if you pick up the game, it looks like, because everyone's figured out the grenades, they've figured out all the spam tactics, it seems like the game is a lot less fun than what it would have been on, you know, the launch week, where everyone's just running around like headless chickens. No one knows what they're doing. That's, to me, where the fun is. Same with MMOs really. I always like that, the launch when no one knows what they're doing and it's just a big fun discovery and everyone's helping each other. If you join a game a little bit late, sometimes even a week or two, the snobbery is unreal, and toxic communities really can ruin everything for a game. They can really put you off, especially for MMOs. They can definitely do that. I've been put off games just by the community alone a few times, and that's the problem with Counter-Strike. If you try and join Counter-Strike now, be prepared for abuse, even if really you're not doing anything particularly that wrong. You just because you're not a god, and the people complaining never are normally good themselves. They just think they're good. Siege being that type of game where it's very dependent on the small numbers. Ooh, there he is, I'm past him. It seems like it could really go like that, and the community could be horrible on that game. But here's hoping that it's fun. I don't mind it being, quite hardcore, but I don't want it to scare away people just looking to have fun with the game, which will probably be me. I mean, I'm not too interested in getting anything too hardcore. I'm not really that interested in shooters, to be honest, anymore. After not this corner again. It's barely even a corner. No, come back. After Battlefield 3, I think shooters lost their sparkle for me a little bit. I loved Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4 was a bit of a letdown. And now there's not really a lot to look out for, to be honest. I mean, Battlefield 5, if that carries on the way the series is going, I mean, who could be excited for that, really? God. Cannot race. You can tell how rusty I am. This isn't even a hard car to control. It's only got 4 gears. Right, mission, not come last. That is the mission. But yeah, shooters for me, they're not really doing it. There's not too much to look out for now, really. Now we've had Fallout, there's nothing really super on my radar. I'm trying to think. Well, you've got Warhammer, the new Warhammer Total War game. That's definitely something to look out for, but again, similar to DICE, Creative Assembly, pretty much anything they've done has just got worse and worse in terms of how developed it is. I mean, if you look at Rome, the launch of Rome, God, that was absolutely terrible. Just a lot of the features just didn't work. You couldn't even do siege battles. The AI would just completely freak out, and it just wasn't fun at all, and it took a long time for that game to get sorted. I mean, mostly I just played online, so I didn't have to deal with a lot of the AI issues, but occasionally I'll go on to see, ooh, new patch, let's see if it's actually fixed anything. I'll go on to my campaign and it's just pretty much unplayable the way the AI interacted. Like, I mean, yes, technically you could play it, it's not that it was constantly crashing, but you go to do a siege and all the defenders would just immediately run out into the open field and start charging you, and it's for a game where you go for semi-historical accuracy, it kind of ruins it a bit. If it was a bit more of a fun, game, which it didn't matter, like for Total War, well, Total Warhammer I should call it, really. I don't know why they didn't call it that, but you'll be okay if you're attacking an orc settlement and they all run out and charge you. That's probably okay, but if you're going after Cairo and all the Egyptians start legging it out the castle and defences, you're a bit like, nah, that's probably not the way it'd go down. And I've actually been spanked in this race. So that's what I get for doing a live comm in racing. It didn't work out well last time, and it really didn't work out well this time. But yeah, that's just a bit of an update. So I've got the Fallout 4 review. I've got that on the go. Just need to finalise some of that. And Rainbow Six Siege, I should have some impressions and gameplay of that. I might mix it all into one vid, or I might split it up, just depending on what the content's like, but hopefully that'll be alright and I won't be disconnecting or anything like that, like normally on betas, but we'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. This is Cherry, signing off.